Welcome to Frenchitivity. And Frenchitivity encapsulates a lot, Magnus. It encapsulates creativity, positivity, tranquility. And when I met you, I felt all of those things, and it's an honor to be able to speak with you. So thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with our friend, my new friend, Magnus. And we met here in Koh Lanta, Thailand.
Yeah.
And I met you through yoga and breathwork.
Yeah.
But I'd like to ask you, why are you in Thailand? How did you find this magical island?
Yeah, you know, for me it was like just a happening for 3 years ago. A friend of mine asked me if I can come here and be a yoga teacher. And I was thinking in my mind, well, it's maybe 2 weeks, 1 month, but actually it was 4 months. So that kind of flipped everything. I'm going down here and I kind of fall in love with the island. I remember when I'm leaving the island, I was crying actually. Coming home to Sweden, I feel depressed because this tempo here, this vibe here is totally different from home in Sweden, like the hamster wheel, you know?
Yeah.
Second year I was there, and this is my third year, I love it even.
Yeah.
The vibe is something, I don't know, but it's something here.
Yeah.
Quiet, the vibe, you know?
And when you teach, how's the reception of the student here versus other places?
Yeah, it's like when I teach home, of course people like it, but I think people are more open. Like when you are open, I open, we kind of find another kind of space to teach and receive, you know. And actually I teaching, but I also receiving. When you teach, you learn a lot, you know, like that thing. You know, I'm the teacher. I'm also humble into that, to learning every time, you know. So yeah.
You said it. You're the guide.
Yeah,
and I
like to yoga teacher, but as a yoga guide, because I can show the way, but you do different. That person do it like the same, but it's totally different. Really fit into your body and your system. Yeah.
When we've found a lot of our journey is releasing expectation, and perhaps like you're saying, we're here, there's no expectation of who I am or need to show up to be. And so we get to show up in just like our pure selves and really take that moment.
Yeah.
So it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
So this particular spot here, when you are teaching your classes, what different methodologies and work do you bring into your classes? What do you specialize?
For me it's like, well, the yoga for me is, I do my own yoga. It's not like I have a concept, I have a book, I have like some system, but I follow my own pace with the body. I listen into that, and I encourage the students to do the same. Like I cannot know how they should do it, but listen to the body. Like I do yoga for many years, but now the yoga do me. A different approach, you know, so I want to keep that to the people doing it also.
Yeah. How did you come to yoga originally?
Well, I practiced martial arts, jiu-jitsu many years, struggling, you know, wrestling. I had so much pain in my body. I was young in that age, but I was painful in the body, you see. So finally it's just, I quit it, like start doing yoga and find, well, the fight's still going on inside, you know. The journey, exploring new things. So that's really what I start with. And then the breathwork, I actually do that for 20 years ago. Like 3 years ago I was more into this. It's like a sign from somewhere. You have to teach people, not have to, but I want to teach people the simplicity. It's very complex, but it's so simple. Adults can do it, children, I teach children, and it's so amazing.
And why is that so important? What do you find? Like you said, balancing, like you're striving, so you find yoga that can bring a certain relief, a certain path. Then you incorporate breath work, and then it goes another level deeper. Why?
So because I was, you know, we all find things, you know, training, sleeping, eating, socializing. We have this concept, but the middle point of everything is the breath, you know. And actually when we connect to the subconscious can even know the difference between fantasy and reality. So actually my point of view is like layers of what I was experiencing in my childhood, whatever hard times I have coming up this moment. So that's just a construction of the mind, actually an illusion. But if I tap into myself with the breath, I can release myself from that, not like watch it, you know. I'm not the thought, I'm not this, it's not a holding space, everything is moving, you know. So, and when you can teach that to people, they can feel it. Well, now we talk about it, but this is kind of a feeling experience. So the kind of goal is to get like one breath away from your own freedom. If you practice it, you are in some shitstorm, maybe you contact with your heart, you can just drop into it.
Drop in.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful, and we get so busy, like you said, at home, the hamster wheel.
Yeah.
And we get so conditioned to just feel that stress all the time that then that just drives us.
Yeah.
It's scary sometimes for people to take that moment.
Yeah.
So how do you work them through taking the moment?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that's really we are scared of, at some points we are really scared, and the scaredness can be like a motivation to find a way out of scarcity. So actually what we're doing, we don't go away from it, we go actually into it. Like if you want to flee for something, well, it's gonna be there, like meet it, just go into it. So when people do that, they kind of feel a release. It's like construction of the mind. I mean, I still do it, I get trapped, like I rob myself from the opportunities, like a hostage situation in my head. But I find myself now I'm doing this thing, and sometimes I am there, I'm doing it, but I can kind of release. So the thing is, with this one, well, it's actually easy. The heart, connect with the heart, just feel that. If you are in a stressful situation, just relax, close your eyes, and then you start to breathe with the pace of breathing in for 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. You keep doing that in your own pace. Just relax, and like you're breathing, the lungs are the breathing, well, actually the skin, but you imagine you're breathing from your heart. And then you start to visualize something you're grateful for. Appreciation, like for me it could be a cup of coffee, it could be someone you love or many people you love, it could be a pet, a nature from a scene, a dream. Just have that, from this thought, and then you get into the feeling. Just do that for 2 minutes. It's magic happening. The science proving like the cortisol drops like 29%. So if I say I'm from Sweden, I'm doing yoga, nobody care about that, but the science prove it, guys. And I like the science can prove that, but science also prove things are totally wrong. So we have to be a little bit pay attention, because I think every knowledge now, it's not lack of information. We have to have more wisdom. And wherever we found the wisdom, not on Google, this place, the heart.